Hey! Welcome to Beyond the Digital, darling.
A sneak peek behind the scenes at Beyond the Dawn.
Banter and all.
So get cozy, strap in, grab a brew, and enjoy. Hey! Welcome to another episode of Behind the Digital, darling.
Behind.
Beyond.
What did I say?
Behind. Behind the scenes.
Behind
the
the
digital.
scenes of Beyond the Dawn Digital, darling. Okay, let's keep it
That's
in.
a good start.
How's your day?
Yeah.
How's your week been?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. We got a guest today. Should we have?
Only a very important guest.
Yeah. You want to say hi?
Hello. Hiya.
Hello,
It's me.
it's me. The problem it's me. I was going for a completely different song,
Yeah.
but
It's me you're looking for.
yes. Welcome, Bailey Boo.
Hi.
Hi.
First podcast episode with us.
First ever podcast.
Yeah,
Mm.
first podcast ever.
Nice.
It won't be the last, I expect.
Mhm.
Definitely not.
No, this one's going to be all over the internet soon enough. I think.
Yeah.
Methinks.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So, how was our week, darlings?
Good week.
Mm.
Very good
Yeah.
week. Busy weekend.
It was a good weekend.
It was a good
It was a
weekend.
great weekend.
Really good.
Yeah.
I had a busy weekend.
Yeah,
Had our poker night.
we did. Shout out to
Mm.
Laura who won the poker.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I feel like she knew what she was doing.
She did know what she was doing.
I
I
did not.
should have
had no
known
clue.
because I used to know, but
I mean, you were helping me out quite a bit.
I was out of touch a bit
Yeah.
though. I do feel like it's something I want to get back into because I did really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I just felt on Sunday my cheeks were aching
Mhm.
from laughing.
Yeah, it was good.
I can't remember a time where I've laughed that much all night. It
Yeah.
was just so much fun.
It was good fun.
And you know, you have a few drinks and you start looking on the table and you start thinking, God, I love these people. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I love these people. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to have these people in my life.
Yeah,
Get
we had
all
a cuddle
emotional.
mid poker game, didn't
I think we
we?
did.
In the corner of the room, like cuddle, cuddle.
I'm just so full of love sometimes that I'm just like, I can't help myself. I have to like just let it out.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Explode.
Yeah, like a Care Bear.
Yeah.
I have to.
Other than that, though, I didn't do anything else at the weekend.
No. I
No.
went out with my aqua aerobics pals. That was another good night.
Yeah.
2 good nights over the weekend.
Yeah, the nice thing about that is 2 different sets of friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how lovely is that to like
Yeah, it
catch
was
up
really
with
good.
2 different sets
Mm.
of people? I want to make more friends, which I know you guys will probably think is a bit ridiculous considering how many people we know. But I do think, although I love my audience and I
Yeah.
love our clients and I love the people that have transcended those things, personal friends,
Mm-hmm.
it's different, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very different.
Mhm.
It's just another level, isn't it? Like a connection.
Yeah. So I'm taking applications for new pals.
Make a new document.
Well, yeah, I do think we should have our own Netflix documentary. To be fair, as well, I really do.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it'd be funny.
I think it'd be so funny. I think it'd be so
Mm.
good.
Yeah. I feel like we're pretty zen today.
We are pretty zen.
Like, no.
No,
I think because it's warm.
It's really warm.
It's really warm.
Real warm.
Get a bit sweaty.
Yeah. Nobody wants to speak because it's too hot.
Oh well, you know me. I'll always speak.
Yeah.
You'll never get any quiet out of me. Not really.
Mhm.
The only time that I go quiet is if my social battery is completely drained.
Mm.
Yeah.
And because I had quite a lot of time on my own yesterday, which was lovely,
Yeah.
by the way. It was delightful.
Mm.
I might actually put a caveat on that and say that yesterday, from the time that I was on my own till the time that the kids came back, might have been my most favourite time of being alone since, living alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because usually I find things to do,
Mhm.
and I'll see friends, and I'll watch a program, or I'll paint, or I'll cook, or I'll clean, or I'll do all of those great things, and I almost keep myself busy, and
Yeah.
sometimes I really enjoy it. But yesterday the sun was just boiling hot,
Mhm.
and I just sat in the garden with a book and a brew, and I just relaxed, and I potted about a little bit, but I didn't even clean up too
No.
much, just a little bit, and then I kept, every time I got too hot, I went back in the house and I lay down on the couch. I must have had about 3 naps,
Nice.
which was so nice, because there was no one to stop me, no one to tell me that I couldn't. Brinkley did wake me up once,
Mhm.
but that's not as many times as Jack would have woken me up if Jack had been there,
Yeah.
right?
The menace.
The menace of your little brother. And it was just really nice. But I think also, to caveat that, my emotional cup was full
Yeah.
because of Saturday night.
Yeah.
So, like, my kids are good, my friends are good, my relationship is good, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling loved, I'm feeling like hopeful. Also we've had a lot going on, we've been really busy with work, but in this moment in time we're kind of on top of everything, Rose.
Yeah, and I feel like we're getting that downtime at the weekend to do the things like Saturday night.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like that would be really good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. All good in the hood.
So interesting things that have happened in the world over the last week. Obviously, we spoke about Microsoft going down last.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that even happened. Yeah.
It didn't affect us. That's why.
Didn't affect us, but
We got
affected
lucky.
me a little bit coming home from Amsterdam.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course
it
it
did.
did. Yeah.
But nothing major.
No.
Nothing major.
So I watched a TikTok over the weekend, which I found quite interesting, about an airline called, I think it's called Southern Airlines in America.
Sounds like an airline.
Yeah, it is. And basically, when the Microsoft thing happened, all the other airlines obviously were grounded. Like, all the other planes were grounded, nobody could go anywhere. And this particular airline was able to carry on. Was able to.
That's lucky.
Right. It turns out that the reason they were able to carry on was because they're still operating their computer system on Microsoft 3.
Oh wow! How's it even work?
Right. So Microsoft, we're on Microsoft 12 now.
Yeah.
And they're still on
3. So in this TikTok, it was so funny because he was saying, what year do you think Microsoft 3 came out?
I couldn't even guess.
I don't know when it became a thing, so I feel like
I'd say like 2006.
I want to say it in the 80s.
Natalie's closer.
Really?
Yeah, it was like...
Because I was using... What did I start
like
using?
early 90s.
Yeah.
Early 90s. So you know the little clippy thing that helps you on Microsoft that's been gone for so many years?
Yeah, a little paperclip guy.
Yeah.
Even he wasn't invented yet when Microsoft 3 came out.
Wow.
So this Southern airline was not affected because their operating system is so old.
How does it even work?
Don't
though?
know.
Like, if we miss an update, our computers are lagging.
Right.
How is that still running?
I don't know, but I just thought it was so funny.
That's crazy.
Bizarre.
And so many people are like, I'm never flying Southern Airlines again.
No.
Do not trust that out of date.
Oh wow, you wouldn't even think that would work,
No.
would you?
Yeah, crazy.
Because it gets to a certain point where you have to update to think because things stop working.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they were just allowed to carry on using it.
Where is the regulation, right?
Yeah.
But funny. Hilarious.
Kept them going.
These are the things that make me laugh, like really genuinely make me laugh when you hear these things. Like, real life is stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
We're like, that couldn't happen. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like when Donald Trump became president. Wild.
Who would have thought?
I genuinely did not believe that stuff like that was possible.
No.
Cray.
Cray. And now he's running again. Getting shot in the ear.
Yeah.
It didn't
I
really
didn't
shoot him, did they? It just grazed him.
Just grazed him, I think.
Yeah, just barely got like the top of his ear and a bit of his cheek.
Did he get his cheek as
Got
well?
his cheek, yeah, it was bleeding.
Oh.
Did you see the plaster the bandage that was put on his ear though?
No. I did see the photographs that went around social media
of people copying.
Silly.
People would put a tomato ketchup sachet down his
Yeah.
collar. I thought that was so funny. I mean, we shouldn't laugh about this,
No.
really. We're being.
Should have.
This is not
I've seen
kind.
It's not a laughing
reconstructions of the movement of him, and if he
Mhm.
hadn't have moved his head like seconds before, it would have got him.
They do. I mean, yeah, I think he got lucky because Simpsons, they're on it, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they had him dying in 2024.
They did. Yeah.
In Simpsons.
Yeah, they did actually.
Oh my goodness.
They've said that Donald Trump is going to die this year.
Yeah, but maybe that was when he was in Simpsons' mind. That's when he died, but he got away. Like, if he's turned and he's changed the Simpsons timeline.
What's it called that Loki goes to where they have the fabric of time?
The TVA.
TVA, thank you, babe.
Welcome.
So he's changed his...
Yeah.
The timeline,
The
how it's all meant
timeline.
to work out.
Maybe that's Loki, because Loki went in and messed something up.
Maybe.
Aliens.
Yeah.
You always say aliens. It could be aliens.
Could be.
Aliens.
I mean, look, technically Loki is an alien.
Mhm.
He's an Avenger.
He's a god.
Yes,
Is
but
a-
not
is
of
a-
our planet.
Is a space god an alien?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely. If a space lord is... Oh no, but the space lord isn't an alien because he's from Earth.
Mm.
There he is.
I'm getting into Marvel lore now.
Don't fight me on my Marvel law.
No one was trying to fight you on any law, darling.
Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, to be fair, when I saw a state, I think it was a TikTok that I first saw about Donald Trump getting shot, I didn't believe it.
Really? You thought it was a hoax?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I feel like it wasn't big enough. I'd only seen one TikTok. I thought, surely not.
They didn't make a
Would've-
big deal
no.
out of it.
No, they didn't.
Considering what a big deal assassination attempt on a president.
That's
Well, he's
it.
not a president, but he's a previous president.
Yeah, former
On a
president.
Former
candidate.
president. He's a candidate, but he has been
Mm.
president. So
Yeah.
it's like, if that happened to Obama, I feel like... But then, is this an awful thing? Are we being unkind again? Is it because everyone's kind of like, well, they can always try again? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that what it is? Like the common consensus? Because in terms of empathy, we want to be our highest selves, but we have core value mismatches with that particular human, and therefore our empathy and our compassion for that person has a limit, right?
Yeah.
Which is what divides us. This is one of the awful things about being human, is that we allow that to divide us. If we were at our highest self, we wouldn't be like, this is awful to admit, and I'm going to admit it, but at no point when I heard that story did I go, oh no, that's so sad. You know, what I did do is think, well, that's not great, and if they had better gun laws, that wouldn't happen, and if he had done good things for people and the gun laws, he wouldn't have been, which is awful, really, because what I'm basically doing is girl mathing why he deserves to be assassinated, which is not right. No one deserves to be assassinated.
The crazy thing is, though, I'm sure I've seen that they saw, they already had guns on the shooter. They saw that he was there, and they didn't show him until after the fact.
So they all just sat there and thought, well, we'll give him a
sat
go.
there and waited.
They knew the people. I've seen like the public videoing him and telling the police that there's a guy on the roof,
and they had
there's this frenzy
police
down below.
shooters as well,
Didn't
ready,
stop him.
but they
Why?
let him shoot first.
Why?
It's crazy.
So it's like,
Then was it a conspiracy?
Oh,
that's it. It
Was
could
it-
fall that way.
Yeah, but okay. So say for instance, and this is now we're so far the realm of facts. So don't take anything that we're about to say as fact. What we're doing now is we're
definitely not.
theorizing.
Yeah, definitely not. A fact.
Just as a little disclaimer. But in theory, then, if this was a publicity stunt, it's not fallen the way you would expect him to want it to fall, right? Because everybody came out and said the things of like, we don't condone this, we don't want this. We live in a country that should not allow this to anybody, regardless of how divided our thoughts and feelings and opinions are. This shouldn't happen, and everybody agrees with that. Like everybody does.
Yeah.
But maybe if you were going to do that, you do it for the sympathy. You do it to elicit responses, which, let's be honest, he's got form for.
Yeah.
There is a lot of people, again, theorising, we have no fact here, but there are a lot of people who believe very strongly that when, where was it that got stormed and rioted?
Oh, the White House.
It wasn't the White House, it was somewhere else. Was it the court, the Court of Justice or something?
Oh.
No, it wasn't the White House.
I think that was in a movie, though.
Am I thinking,
I think you're thinking of a
the
movie.
White House has fallen? Not White House, Olympus.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Angel, Olympus. There's a few, isn't there?
There is a few. But I think it was a movie you're thinking of.
Oh, they did storm some American building.
I feel like it was the Supreme Court or something. And they stormed it. And then when they did that, they kind of blamed Trump for it. And they said that things that he'd said in his rally had got them fired up and got them geared up. So then they interpreted...
Like, retaliated from his words.
Right. I need to look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm not sure.
I do remember seeing it in the news.
I feel like I'm not in it enough to remember that.
I think it was a long time ago now. It was quite a few years ago, that.
Mm.
Sounds like something would happen, though.
Yeah, it was the Capitol and Supreme Court. So I was right. And it was a long time ago.
When was it?
It was 2021.
That's not too long ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's when USA Today posted about it. So, yeah. So that was the situation where, like, you would expect, perhaps, for, if you were going to do it and it'd be fake.
That's it.
That you would do it
for a reaction.
For that kind of reaction. But there was no reaction.
No.
And the guy that shot him was a Republican. He was a Trump supporter.
Crazy.
It's all very confusing.
It's all very confusing. I mean, I don't know a lot about American politics, really. But I do find it all very peculiar.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wonder what would have happened if Kanye had run.
Imagine.
Because he was threatening a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was saying, I can't remember when, but he did say that he would do that.
It'd be interesting, like, would people get behind him?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
If you'd have asked me before Donald Trump whether it was possible, I would have told you no. But since Donald Trump, I feel like the whole Pandora's box of possibilities has been opened.
Yeah.
Somebody somewhere's playing Jumanji, and I don't know what's going on, but we're the byproduct of some very peculiar behaviour. And I do think that our generations as well, I know we're not technically the same generations, we've got 3 generations around the table today, but we're living through the most ridiculous historical events.
Yeah, it is crazy. So crazy.
It's like, how do you reconcile that?
No idea.
No.
It's crazy to think that, 50 years, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how far they go into history. But, like, high school history lessons will be teaching COVID.
Yeah.
And that's something we've all lived, and it's just
That's
part
weird
of our life.
to think about.
Yeah, but it will.
Yeah,
one
just
day,
like you get taught about the plague.
Yeah, one day it'll be on a GCSE exam.
We'll be in, the dungeons. You have like York dungeons, Edinburgh dungeons.
Yeah.
Be a bit of COVID. They're telling you about the plague and stuff, don't they?
It's going to be a museum about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some crazy stuff about it.
The history of COVID.
Yeah.
What's the first historical event you remember living through?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know about historical events. I remember living through foot and mouth.
Oh, with mad cow disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
I remember that. It stopped me going on holiday. And I was a kid.
Did it?
Yeah.
What about you, Bailey? Because you're younger than all of us.
No idea. You don't learn about things in school, like, after 90s.
No, I mean, like, whilst you've been alive.
Yeah, like what you remember.
Like, what's the first big historical thing that you remember? Like, you living through? It could be COVID for you.
Probably COVID's the thing I remember. Yeah,
I remember Princess Diana dying.
When was that? That was in the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't born.
7.
I didn't live that one.
I don't know if it was 97 I was born, but I was only one.
Again, I'm not sure. I should just keep this on my knee today. I'm gonna fact check.
I do think it was in the 90s though.
It's definitely in the 90s.
Yeah. So
31st of August 1997. Check me out. So that's probably the first one I remember. It was like a historical thing, and that will always stay with me because my dad watched the funeral and he cried while the funeral was on the TV.
Yeah.
I always remember thinking, like,
what's happening?
Why is he so bothered?
Yeah.
Like, I know she was a pretty lady and everything, but I was too little to understand her impact on the world, and I certainly had no understanding of what had occurred and everything that was associated with it. I don't remember Margaret Thatcher, but my mum will tell you clearly as day about Margaret Thatcher stealing the kids' milk. Like, that's, you know. And then I guess after Diana, the next big one that I remember will be 9/11.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the first thing I learned about.
Yeah.
Like, didn't live through it, but...
When was 9/11?
2001.
Yeah, so I was only just 1, so
I don't remember 9/11.
No?
No.
Well, I suppose you would still have been quite young.
5, 6.
Wow. That makes me feel old.
I was 1.
I was at college.
Yeah, I don't remember 5.
5.
I wasn't a thing yet.
No, because I was only at college.
Yeah. I wasn't even a thought yet.
Oh, you were a thought. I was dating your dad. You were a thought. Yeah. You'd been practiced, just not.
Okay, don't need to know about that. A bit too far.
I honestly don't know what mine would be. I feel like as you say them, I'm like, oh yeah, I can remember that, but off the top of my head, I can't remember anything.
Yeah, I think we're about to live through, I really hope we're about to live through the first Black woman being sworn in as president of the United States. That for me feels like a historical event that one would just actually like to live through. Yeah. Because so many of the things that we've lived through have been
bad.
Yeah.
Well,
negative.
They've not been great, have they?
No, because it's like, I mean, if you think about the good things, I've really, really enjoyed seeing William marry Kate. I really enjoyed Harry marry Meghan, although that was so sad because that for our country went sour quite quickly.
Yeah, that caused a lot of conspiracy as well.
Yeah, and controversy and the conspiracy theories that come up from that, 100%, babe. But like, I'm still a big fan of theirs. I'm still a Harry and Meghan fan. Yeah, I don't care where in the world they are as long as they're happy. And you know, like, it's, you know, lots of people have lots of strong opinions about these things, but I try to think, like, where's the good bits? Yeah, where is the good bits?
It's hard to remember the good bits when there are so many bad bits.
Yeah, the bad
outweighs it, doesn't it?
This is where the internet comes in for us sometimes as well, because we have a responsibility now. News and media used to be gatekept, but it's no longer gatekept. No. So if every bit of news that's out there is negative, whose fault is it now? Because you can't blame the newspapers, you can't blame the TV stations. We all have these little pocket boxes that are our best friends. We have the opportunity to share good news. But is there still, even in 2024, that feeling that sharing good news is attention seeking? It's not humble.
Yeah. I think as well, when people share the bad news, that's what spreads. The good
negative
news,
bias in our brains.
The good news might be seen a few times, but it's the bad stuff that goes wild because people want to know what's happening.
And we are wired that way. We're wired for protection rather than joy.
Yeah.
Because survival as animals is more important than quality of life experience, which, if nothing else, is an indicator that we are just evolved chimps.
Yeah.
That's the indicator right there. Our brains are not wired for everything that we try to do in terms of being self-aware and being emotionally resilient and intelligent and doing good things for each other, being our highest selves. It's all secondary because our brain is still primal lizard brain.
Yeah. Just trying to find the survival in everyday life.
In everything. Like, tell me all the bad news so that I can be prepared for it.
Yeah.
Tell me all the bad news so I can have a plan B.
Yeah, the more you're prepared, the easier it is when it hits.
Yeah. I was never as worried as I was after having Bailey and then subsequently Jack. You worry about everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Everything's a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not just you. So that will happen.
It's your responsibility to keep others alive now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything changes when you're responsible. I do think it's similar when you have animals as well, though. Like, any little soul you take on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a responsibility there.
Yeah, because like a lot of the things, like, if something bad's happening, I think, what will happen to the horses?
Yeah.
Like, it's not about me. It's like, can I get to the yard and sort them?
And by association, I sometimes worry about your horses.
Yeah.
Like, there was a few weeks ago, there was a big downpour, and it was about 20 past 11 at night or something, and you've been talking about them going out in the fields.
Yeah.
And I remember coming in the next day and asking you, like, what did they do?
Just put the bum in the rain and
put the umbrella up.
Yeah, I'm there laying in bed thinking, Blue.
There's been so many times when you let him and you're like, I wish I could go down right now and get them in, but then normally don't even care.
Do they not mind it rain?
No, not at all. They just turn the face away from it and put the head down so it runs straight off.
Oh. I guess what we're talking about here is nature, and we don't actually need to fiddle as much as we might feel like we do.
Yeah. We humanise a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big thing in training. When you said to your dog, like, oh, don't, it's okay. Like, nah, you're humanising him. Stop it.
Yeah, he's not a human. But we, especially with dogs, if you look at TikTok, you look at dog videos, that's what we do. We humanise dogs all the time. Yeah.
I have 100% humanised Nova. She is a human in our house. Like, fully. But it is what it is. She's at that point now where she just lives her everyday life as a human.
But it's a good life. Yeah. Because she doesn't have to work or pay rent or cook or clean.
She gets everything given to her on a plate.
May we all be reincarnated as a humanised animal.
Yeah. It's the way forward, isn't it?
I think about the way Brinkley lives, and it does make me feel happy because I am, you know this, I am one of those dog owners. I'm not one of those that like pandas to every single dog whim. I was having a conversation with my friend on Friday about this. Like, if we're going out somewhere, he's been crate trained, I'll put him in his crate and I don't worry about him. He's a dog. Not gonna not go out because I've got a dog. And you know, whether that's right or wrong, that's how I feel about it. And I come home and he's snuggled up on his freshly washed and laundered blankets with his toys and his treats, and he's so comfy and cozy. And I think to myself, even though I think I'm sometimes maybe being a bit cruel because I'm forcing you to go in your crate, you're just in bed and you're comfy and you're a happy little soul. Do you know what I mean? It's like Saturday night with you guys all being there. It was fine. It was so
didn't
fine.
Make a noise.
No, it's very similar to if I'd have gone out for the night. I mean, although it's better because he could watch us going back and forth,
Yeah.
So
that's it.
Yeah, crazy.
It is crazy.
Do you enjoy having a dog, Bailey?
Yeah. It's fun, but it's also annoying.
Hard work.
Yeah, with a lot of things, I feel like. But when you've got a dog, it's another thing to take care of, which sometimes you just cannot be bothered.
I get that.
Yeah, I get that.
I always think when you're your age.
Yeah.
When I was your age, I was a lot more clueless than you are. You understand the world in a way that I did not understand the world at 14, right? Like, I thought I knew stuff, but I knew nothing.
Yeah.
I was Jon Snow. I knew nothing. I was dead cocky. I thought I knew everything, but I knew nothing. And I always think to myself, like, for your age group, there should be some sort of learning on how to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before you go, because there was girls at my school in year 7 and year 8 having babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at mine.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, they've got to take care of another human. They haven't learned how to take care of themselves yet.
No.
They've got to take care of another human being.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? And I just, is that the parent's responsibility to be that person who teaches your child how to take care of themselves? Because it sounds like it would be, but then the formal education that we also kind of like not blindly rely on, but we nobody's going and researching what the curriculum is. I mean, people will say that they are, but unless you're having to homeschool, you probably have no idea.
No.
And it's like, I do think in school it wouldn't hurt, because the other thing is as well, and tell me if I'm wrong here, Bailey, but as a teenager, for me, if grandma spoke to me and tried to tell me something, it had a far less weight of going in. There's far less chance of it going in my brain than if it had come from a teacher.
Yeah.
It depends, honestly, that with the teacher, obviously, and the relationship that you'd have with your parents that would be different at the time, because back then, especially grandma, she struggled with a lot of things about talking, so the fact that you talked to her about something like that was very rare. But with nowadays, like, I can't speak from personal experience because I've got different opinions on all my teachers, but with other people, like, there's different opinions and who you talk to, but they do have more of a curriculum towards taking care of yourself.
Do they?
Yeah, in PSHE only, though. Maybe sometimes in science, when you get to biology and you start talking about all that stuff, but other than that, there isn't much about actually taking care of yourself and who you should talk to. They've always got the sources. They give you a brochure being like, here you go, here's some of the places you can talk to, call us up and we'll talk to you about your life and if you need therapy and how to take care of yourself. But in hindsight and how it should be, especially with how today's society is, there should be a lot more than there is. Like, in that curriculum wise, like.
I think so. I mean, obviously, the curriculum that you're getting now will be completely different to what I got. Will be completely different to what you guys got.
Yeah, changes every year, doesn't it?
Changes.
My
so much.
lessons with the bananas.
This is the thing. PSHE was a joke at my school.
Yeah, it was for me.
It was in primary school.
I don't take it seriously.
Well, it is in high school as well, because the whole class just messes about.
Right.
It was a messing class.
Right.
But
was.
Everyone went. It was time for PSHE. People were like, oh yes, PSHE. I get to sit next to my mates, talk about all this funny stuff that happens in life, and then we'll leave and have a nice lunch, because that's how my timetable works. But there are quite serious topics in it as well, because we've talked about crime that happens in London mostly. We've talked about how to stay safe and how to stay in groups if you're going to go out, how to have protected fun and stay safe from that kind of thing. So
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
The look on your face. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And there is like a stronger curriculum about it, but the way that they teach it just isn't in a way that's interesting to this generation.
It's just not engaging.
So nobody listens. Nobody's like properly taking it in and using the information for what they might be, but they don't act like it.
No, so it's just like
everyone's
a fun
seeing
lesson.
it as a DOS lesson.
Yeah. And this, when it comes to the schools and the limited resources they have, when you think about it, that teenage time, if somebody had have been able to give me some of the tools that we give our grown women clients now in regards to mental health, mindset, small things like gratitude, journaling, painting, singing, doing all of those things that, are your hobbies, and leaning into that joy space of being a person who can do that. Like, I think that would have been wonderful back at your age, Bailey, but it just wasn't something that people. But then if you was to speak to your grandma, like, what's living with joy? We go back to the exact same thing again. The brain is wired for survival, not actually the experience.
Yeah.
Which is such a shame. Like, life is short.
Yeah.
And there are things that we like doing here.
Yeah.
You know, like, why are we constantly just going back to survival?
That's it.
Are we going to have a party if Harris becomes president?
Yes.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think that's a historical event.
Yeah.
When does that election happen?
October.
Is it October?
I think it's October. Might be November, something like that.
I do not know.
I feel like you and I have had this conversation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it November?
It's one of the two. It's around that time.
I'm excited for the possibilities. A lot of people...
November 5th. It's November 5th.
Yeah, I thought you'd said that.
Remember the 5th of November.
Gunpowder, fire and plot. There is no reason. Yeah, we didn't live through that one.
No.
But we know it.
But we learn about it.
Yeah.
We learn about it.
Have you seen the videos about that with this recent election? So because, like, with British election, not the American one, instead of the Labour Party or the Tory Party, they didn't want anyone. They were like, there's a lot of videos probably on TikTok, but I saw a lot on YouTube as well, where they were talking about how he has to come back, Guy Fawkes, and just blow up Parliament so it all resets.
I don't think that would do it.
No.
It's just a building now. It symbolised something then.
Doesn't now.
It's not the same now. But I get where you're coming from, and I can understand why the younger generation would be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
History repeats itself. Why doesn't this bit repeat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. Because the other thing is as well, at one point we thought we were going in and having this second French Revolution. Just a few months ago, the French were in uproar about every single sodding thing.
That's it.
From the day that their, you know, rubbish were being picked up to who was doing everything. They were right annoyed with everything, weren't they?
Yeah.
Have you heard the riots that were happening about the Olympics?
No.
They were protesting for the Olympics not to happen in Paris.
Why?
Because of the money that's spent. So last time we had the Olympics in Japan, in Tokyo, I think it was, wasn't it? They spent over a lot, like billions, just to get like the place ready for the Olympics.
Yeah.
And in Paris, they were talking about cleaning up the river that was there. Can't remember what it's called. They were talking about cleaning it up, and that would take like 2 billion or something like that, around that kind of number. And the French population were like, "Why are you spending it on the Olympics and not us?"
Well, it makes sense.
Does.
It makes total sense. Like, as a government, why is it okay to spend billions of pounds on this big global event when, in fact, normal day to day, you can't tidy this up for us anyway? Like, for the citizens.
The French don't need any reason to protest.
No, but
they'll find reasons.
They're so good with their, like, they're not afraid of conflict.
No,
and I think that's
action.
something to be, I mean, I'm not suggesting that riots.
But if they don't like something, they'd let that be known.
They don't let it go.
No.
You know, you can't tell me that Parisians are people pleasers.
No.
They're not.
No.
Not at all.
They're in it for themselves.
Right, but they fight their own corners.
Yeah, something's not right. The government know about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So much fun.
So, how did we get into politics? We had a little bit of a political debate today. Excellent work, ladies. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Anytime.
Have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining us on your first ever podcast, Bailey.
Glad I'll be back. I hope I'll be back.
It's been good to have you.
It's been lovely to have you, and we'd love to have you back, darling. So, until next time, have a wonderful week.
Yes.
Ta-ra.
See you soon.
Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening.
Don't forget to follow our socials. Join our free group and let us know what you'd like to hear about in the future.
Join us next time.
Love you. Bye.